Ooh. This is cool. I don't think my aim is very good though. I don't think my aim is very good. Well, that was bad. My aim is definitely not that good. Oh. Oops. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Finally. %. Yeah, that's about right. Nope. Let me out. Oh, hello. I was just doing the training thing. My aim's not very good. It's the... out. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Oops. My aim is not very... Sorry, that was me. I didn't mean to do that. I want to see if I can do a match. But join the red team. You can't do the training right now. Oh boy. Yeah, my aim's not very good. Oh. Yes, you did. Yeah, my aim is not good. Oh. Just kind of flopped over. Oh. 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 Yeah. I can see that my aim is not good. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're tied. Oh. I just kind of fall over. It was the sniper. Oh. My keeps coming off. Oh my gosh. How did that not get you? Oh my gosh. It was 10-4. Oh my gosh. I wonder what spleef is. Yeah, there's a game mode spleef. Press join. I think, yeah. There you go. There we go, it's starting. Oh. What's this? Oh! Oh! I can't jump either. I can't jump. That's probably not a good thing. Oh, wait, what did I just press? Oh! Bye-bye. I don't know what I just did. Hold on. There we go. That was weird. Oh! That was fast. Alright, that was actually fun. Alright. Oh. Oh! I forgot how to jump. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh. Sticks and jumps for flight control. Oh my gosh. I'm just being dragged all over the place. Oh! Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Hold on, I gotta see that. I want to see what this looks like in the mirror. Oh. Oh. Okay, that is just a head in the ground. That's kind of... Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. I don't think you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. On stage, we have Freddy the Bear.
I'm just kind of glitching into the ground.
Here to perform just for you. So sit back and enjoy the music while you chow down on our award-winning extra cheese
I got it.
pizza. And if you're feeling up
I got it.
for a voyage, sail
Oh, yeah.
on to Pirate Cove, where Foxy the Fox will be your best matey. By remaining your seat at
Oh,
time,
this
you
is
can be
neat.
present. Pizzeria is not liable for any damage, bodily or otherwise, that may occur to your child during your stay. Enjoy at your own risk. Alright, so everyone put your hands together for Freddy and the Fazbear Band.
3 p.m. The children are flocking. They think my guitar licks are rockin'. They all think I'm cute as a button. Bugs is past his prime. I'm the bunny now. It's 12 a.m. All the bots roam free. Stretch out my legs.
Hello?
To prevent rusting. Hey, hey, Mike, what you think of my new make?
I'm in the other team.
Watch you slam the door in my face. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. I don't know.
Ooh.
I am a machine or a ghost. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. I don't know what I am, a machine or a ghost.
Ooh. Nope, that didn't work. Hi. I know this is a weird sensation. Oh. Come on. Got it.
I'm at work right now, right? And the bunny animatronic, he's like freaking out, man. He's like flailing his guitar everywhere, like he's Eddie Van
Let me do it.
And
If I can
he's
actually
not
move.
programmed to do that, bro.
There we go.
I'm telling you, this place is haunted.
I'm going.
I'm not crazy.
Here I go. Oh, do I not do that? Come back. Oh.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. On stage,
This is weird. I can't control where I'm going.
Bonnie the Bunny, here to perform just for you. So sit back and enjoy the music while you chow down on our award-winning
Oh.
extra cheese pizza. And if you're feeling up for a voyage, sail on over to Pirate Cove, where Foxy the Fox will be your best matey. By remaining in your seat at this time, you know hereby agree that Fazbear's Pizzeria is not liable for any damage to bodily or otherwise that may occur to you or your child during your stay. Enjoy at your own risk. Alright, so here's the band.
Oh, I see it. Oh, ow. I hit my table. No, I think I'm on the red team. I picked the red team. The quote-unquote mad dash to get it. Can you imagine what this looks like? I'm slowly making my way over there. Oh. No, that didn't work. Bye-bye. Oh. Oh. Got it. Yes, and. Oh, there we go. Darn it. I completely missed it. Oh, and I just got face first into this container thing. Hi. Got it. I see that. I can't. This is so weird. Wait, am I I think I'm holding on to you. What's good? I think I was holding on to you. That was funny. I can't even dive for it. Oh, my thing unplugged. Oh. Got it. Uh-uh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This game is so weird. I can't do it. Sure. Okay. Oh, that avatar search thing. I'm going as fast as I can. Boop! Oh boy. Yeah, press something. Oh, that's what we're. I think I accidentally put on safe mode. Oops. Oh, racing. Cool. Cool. Ooh, I forgot I have to turn on locomotion. Oops. Oh, whoops. There we go.
That's not how this game
Oh.
is played. You've been dealt a
Oh.
losing hand.
Oh.
Thus ends your merry band.
Oh, there we go. That's
Who
cool.
are you to
Got
dare
this
my
one in there.
domain? Only a fool would try and stop the rain. The king of chaos, the king of pain, has answered the call. And who are you to change the night? Only a fool who thinks they're in the right. You must before you pick this fight. Now watch as it grows. It's blanketing blue. Now let
Bye-bye.
the shadow fall. Now let the shadow fall.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's not bad. Oh. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, this is very cute. Oh, I like this. It's very cute. Let's take this one. Oh, this is also very cute. Fur. Next one. Ooh. I'm shaking because I may be overstimulated. Okay, what? Huh? I'm so glad it doesn't record the other audios. Oh. Well, that's cool. because of my tism, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. That's better. It's too noisy in there, I think. I sometimes get a bit overwhelmed when there's too many other avatars. And although I'm usually fine, I was a bit shaking too much. If I should. Oh, I love this song.
Put up your computer, stick a disc in your console's drive. Whatever platform you're choosing, it's time to switch on your mind. Could be Super Mario, shoot a snap for those evenings down in the mines. But if you look past all those shiny graphics, you'll be surprised what you'll find.
Inside the TV streams to discover the secret between gaps in the story, what's gap in the lore. Got to explore the means and wins. Don't feel the heart show. That's not you could bury in code. Wherever you be, it's a battle to feed. It is reach your feet. Becomes a bit more complete. And it's easy to go. Because it's too cold. Will it be the pretty loud? It's inside and the team can find them. And the team rising will be rising. Will be rising.
It's a whole lot of research, and the clues keep piling up. But you gotta stop game teaser, you're already piling up. So sit back and grab a diet coke or a candle of human souls. And ask if you can survive the jump chuck and nuggets into the hole. Got a city in the sky and you might call it from the motion. So you think you're trying at the bottom of the ocean. Get the vintage right across will probably be broken. Maybe some more lucky than the apples ever open. Flash, marionettes, keeping companions fed.
Senseless mess. Why is it Luigi? And every devil needs a battle to beat. We become a bit more complete. Living cold, victory cold. We will be the victory round. Secrets inside, and as a team we can find them. We will be rising, we will be rising. We will be rising. There's what to explore. There's space to go for you.
How will you locate the door? And approach traps for surviving traps if you were chosen in store. The cannibalism practice of the axiom starship. The dragonfly mechanics of some anime cars. Impractical dynamics of a family of sharks. All the rest of bracket catches when you're stacking the parts. If everyone together does a clap and a half, we get the decibels to measure, then I'm batting the graph. You see the Whitney professors here for cracking the answers. It's clever than ever, forget we're having a laugh. And we'll do a lot of learning on the way. The geeks are always chatting, so just turn another page. You ever seen the world should be impervious to play. Never learn to peek behind the curtains of the games. The curious community is spreading the globe. You can join us too, but it's a slippery slope. I'm addicted, so I think I'll pick the things you wrote down.
In every level you beat, it's a battle to beat. You become a bit more complete. We're going to change everything we find. We're gonna be the victory round. secret inside. As a team, we can find them. Theorizing, we'll do theorizing. Theory, just a theory. Game theory, that's just theory. Game theory, that's just a theory. Game theory, that's just a theory. Game theory. For watching.
Thanks for watching. Thank you to my amazing patrons, and of course an incredible thank you to Matt, Pat and everyone over at Team Theorist for making this collab possible, especially to Tyler for producing this fantastic video for the song. Team Theory and I first talked about this project way back in 2021, and I'm so excited to finally be able to share it with you all. A huge welcome to anyone here visiting from this week's Game Theory. In other news, I have merch again. A whole new collection of Stupendia merch is now available. Link below. If you enjoyed the song, be sure to like, comment, subscribe and ring the bell to hear all my latest songs, and check the playlist for all of my other work. And if you haven't, make sure to check out today's episode of
Oh,
Hello once again, theorists. Welcome to Matt Pat Plays. Today we are playing the scariest game of all creation. Probably never heard of it. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. What's this? It's a camera. The camera came up. Oh, was that a bunny? Was that a bunny? I think it was a bunny. Oh my gosh. I am so scared right now. Oh god! Oh. It was only the fan. It's only the fan. Only a fan. I have never played a game this intense. Oh god! Shut the doors, shut the doors, shut the doors! Oh, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me.
we
I'm
do.
so scared right now. I'm so scared. Can you tell how scared I am right now?
Oh, I like that. Oh. Oh. Robot. Oh. Oh. I see binary. No, not binary. Whatever that code is called. Okay, so because he gave her undertail to the boat. Sands. Still. We're gonna call Rocket for the bed there. Hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Man, music Man. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory. Happen to be a ball. Nope, needle pet. Oh, purple guy. Monica. Answer. Where did they come from? Yes, there's something else to find. Oh. This is Oh, it says gullible on the ceiling. Of course it does. It's clever. Okay. Oh. That. R E D red A I should probably write it down. Where's that pen? Oh. Where's the pen? Where'd I drop the pen? Where'd I put the pen? My head is just starting to hurt. Let's sit there. Okay. Ooh. I found something down there. Is there something behind there? No, I don't think that means anything. ABC is easy to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Did I leave it down here? I think I might have left it down here. Oh. Oh. What's that? Can I pick that up? Nope, no I cannot. Okay. I think. Not sure where I put it. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. I like those. I just remember what the pen is. Maybe the pen over here somewhere.
Today we end the torment. 19 books, 11 games, 8 whole years, all leading to this moment. The ultimate FNAF timeline is finally complete. The pieces are in place for us. Now all we have to do is put this story of tragedy, jealousy, and loss back together. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the show that feels like a kid revealing the class project that he's been working on all year. Except here, it's the class project that I've been working on for the past decade of my life. This one is big, my friends, and I gotta admit, kinda nervous. I haven't attempted a timeline video on this franchise since 2018, back in the days when Mike was the crying child, Afton coming back was actually a surprise, and Fazzu wasn't a phrase I'd ever thought I'd have to utter. But since the last time I did something like this, we've had 3 more massive games, the death and revival of the FNAF movie, and more robot kids than you can shake a staff bot at. It is exhausting trying to keep track of this whole franchise, which honestly is why I'm here today. The lore at this point is complicated. It is full of speculation and theory, so to hopefully make it a little easier for everyone and to give us all a baseline to talk about this franchise moving forward into the future, it's time to reveal my current working FNAF timeline. But just before I do, I just want to explain a couple of things. First, this timeline is massive. Seriously, it is huge. This thing towers over any video project we have ever done on the channel. But when you look at the totality of this franchise, the story of FNAF really boils down to the story of one man, William Afton. His successes, his failures, his rise to becoming co-owner of one of the most successful restaurant franchises in the world, and his eventual fall to the monsters he helped to create, only to then be reborn in a new digital form later. That's why I've decided to split this timeline into 3 main chunks. The foundation of Freddy's, how the business started and how it came into being, the Afton era, William's decades-long murder spree, and post-Purple Guy. Basically modern FNAF. Everything that happens after the pizzeria simulator fire. And because there are lots of new big revelations in this thing that seemingly come out of nowhere, as well as just points I want to talk about further, I decided to dedicate 1 episode to each chunk. I originally wanted it to be one seamless, continuous video, but it just felt incomplete without some sort of explanation at the end of each one. Once this whole thing's done, I promise I'm gonna merge all the narrative bits into one massive video so you can just skip my explanations. But for now, this just felt like the best, most satisfying, most complete way to do this. That being said, this is still about the story, the broad strokes of the franchise. So in order to make sure that you guys know that I'm not just pulling answers out of thin air, not only am I discussing some of the more controversial bits at the end of each chunk, we're also putting in a handy little graphic in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, which will show thumbnails, video titles, books, and any other citations that we need throughout the video. So if you wish to understand that specific statement in more detail, you know exactly where we've taken it from. That way you can look into those details for yourself. So sit back, grab some popcorn, or your pitchforks if you're the type to get upset when I say something controversial, and make sure that you subscribe, since this is going to be a video that you're going to want to come back to a few times in order to fully dissect. Without any more waiting, I present to you the story of a loving, obsessive father who slowly descended into madness, and along the way, discovered the secret to eternal life. Our story begins not in the 1980s, or even in the 1970s, but all the way back in the 1930s. It was the throes of the Great Depression, and people were in desperate need of cheap entertainment, especially in Utah, one of the states hit hardest, 4th highest unemployment in the nation, and full of transients. People looking for work in Salt Lake, finding none, and ultimately moving on to find their fortunes out in California. People were tired and they were hungry, but as they traveled, there was one thing that could lift their spirits. A simple roadside attraction called Fredbear's Singin' Show. The ads were plastered all over town, featuring an animated bear drawn in the popular pie-eyed cartoon style for characters at the time. He resembled cartoons like Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, Betty Boop. It immediately said that this, Fredbear's, was a place where you could bring the family. And the price, honestly, couldn't be beat. For 50 cents, you could get food and entertainment as you watched the local trained real-life dancing bear perform on stage. Normally, you only got to see dancing bears at large traveling circuses like Barnum and Bailey, where the tickets would go for about $1. That's $1 without food. But this was a smaller show, like the type from the Vaughn brothers or the Robbins brothers, where tickets would sell for just a mere 50 cents. Watching that bear do tricks on stage brought a glimmer of joy at a time when so much was wrong with the world. The simple show would go on for years, bringing happiness to hundreds of travelers passing through looking for a quick meal. But it left a permanent impression on one little boy, capturing his imagination in a way that nothing else had. One little boy named Billy. That was his nickname at least, but his parents liked to call him William Afton. The bear could dance, it could sing. For decades, William dreamed of recreating that moment of bringing a musical bear to life, but how? William was smart, without a doubt.
Oh.
He had a keen mind for business, but he wasn't the most creative. How do you make a singing, dancing bear come to life? The best he could do was using rudimentary costumes. William was inspired by the work of Walt Disney, who throughout the 50s and 60s was pioneering the use of mascot suits throughout his theme park. The big innovation? Suits with 5 fingers. This allowed the performers wearing the suits to use their natural arms and hands to interact with the guests, as opposed to the older models where the arms would just hang limply by their sides. Finally, with a simple mascot suit, he would be able to realize his childhood dream. He would be able to bring Fredbear to life. To appeal to the kids, and for copyright reasons, he changed Fredbear from a realistic brown animal to a cartoonish yellow bear with a purple hat and bow tie. But feeling like one character wasn't enough, he added another friend, a yellow rabbit with a purple vest and matching tie named Bonnie the Bunny. While Fredbear was certainly his first love, Bonnie was extra special because that was his. It was an original character that he had created from scratch. And I do mean scratch. William's hand-sewn costumes were rough, with seams and stitches visibly showing, but it was the best that he could do. And you know what? It was just enough. Bonnie and Fredbear would perform on stage to small but enthusiastic crowds. Finally, he was able to deliver fantasy and fun to all the kids, delighting and inspiring them in the exact way that he had been delighted and inspired so many years ago. And things could have ended there. That could have been the end to his story. It could have been perfect had it not been for one thing. Other people saw the success of his idea and they wanted in. Enter Chica's Party World, a rival restaurant starring performing animal characters. His idea, except they did it better. William may have been the first, but obviously he wasn't the best. It hurt the prideful William Afton to admit it, but this restaurant was able to do the thing that he always wanted to do: make the animals actually come to life. All of the performers in this restaurant were robots, simple metal skeletons that were powered by battery packs, but all of them able to freely turn and talk and dance on their own, no human required. It was like magic. Magic that came from the mind of a brilliant creator named Henry Emily. This Henry, in some small way, had been able to harness the power of life itself. Afton admired him. He was jealous, to be sure, but he also looked upon this man with awe. Off to one side of Chica's Party World was a small cabaret stage featuring an elephant magician. On the other, a hippo known to ramble on and on. That one was more of a joke for the parents, but it was the main stage that was for the kids. A rocking band of characters featuring a yellow chicken thing with a southern drawl named Chica, backed by a band of other country-themed characters, including a pig with a banjo, an upbeat frog from the local swimming hole, and a brown bear with a heavy southern accent. Wait, a bear? But bears were his animals. Why not a cow or a horse? Something to fit the country theme a bit better. Why'd it have to be a bear? And adding insult to injury, they had the nerve to call this thing Ned Bear, a direct copy of his own Fredbear.
Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark.
No, that was not okay. Afton's jealous admiration turned to hardened bitterness. A bitterness that would only grow over the next couple of years as families continued to choose Chica's Party World over Fredbear's. William just couldn't compete with the appeal of the robots. Eventually, his restaurant would go bankrupt, only to get bailed out by, of course, Henry Emily. Another insult, another humiliation that William wouldn't soon forget. 1979. Despite being bitter, Afton couldn't deny that what came next was a period of massive success and expansion. With the two franchises now merged into one, it was the best of both worlds. Afton's ideas with Henry's robotic expertise. The two men decided to launch under a new name, Fredbear's Family Diner, a pizza chain that would eventually come to feature a mix of humans in performing suits as well as on-stage animatronics. They decided to stick with Fredbear as the headliner, considering the yellow bear was easily identifiable as a brand and because he was the original performing animal mascot. Afton appreciated that. This new restaurant would also see a mix of characters as the two franchises merged into one, with Pig Patch and Happy Frog performing right alongside Fredbear and Bonnie. And as part of this one big Fredbear family, they even got themselves official merch that were released, ranging from masks to magnets.
The crappy Mr. Hippo fridge magnet?
I am sorry, Gregory.
That said, not all the characters were winners. The reception to some characters was just mediocre, so they faded away into the dumpster, storage units, and retro budget tech stores of lost nostalgia, waiting for their chance to step back into the limelight if and when a headliner went out of commission. Others, though, would fare much better, like a new Pirate Fox, as well as a blue guitar-playing variant of the yellow Bonnie Bunny. Ultimately, the franchise would get so big, it would spawn its own cartoon show, Fredbear and Friends. Business was booming. In the end, end, Fredbear and Bonnie's popularity would be so strong that they would be able to support the Fredbear's Family Diner franchise all on their own, while also spinning off a new sister location dedicated to their friends. In 1983, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza launched, giving a dedicated home to all this new supporting cast of characters: Chica the Chicken, Bonnie the Blue Bunny, Foxy the Pirate, and of course the headliner, a brown Freddy Fazbear. Business was good, and Afton was happy, mostly. It did bother him that the one original character that he created, the one that he himself played, Golden Bonnie, got passed over for inclusion in that cartoon show. The only character in the roster of regulars to get ignored for the show, but other than that, things were going smoothly. He had himself a wife, 2 sons, a daughter, he had a thriving business, and best of all, he was able to learn the craft of robotics from the man that he both loved and hated, Henry. Together, they were constantly pushing the limits of what these characters could do. Because it was quick and easy, new characters introduced into the roster would be given a simple hand-sewn suit with 5 fingers that any performer could wear. Eventually, Henry would design one of his signature animatronics for that character, utilizing a divided mouth with either a hinged or sliding jaw design. This was the first generation of animatronics. But why stop there? Afton had big ideas. What if the animatronics weren't just locked to the stage, but could freely roam the restaurant and interact with the kids? What if his mascot suits could become animatronics? What if you could use more than just rigid metallic skeletons? Why not experiment with tubes and wires that would give the animatronics fluidity and flexibility while still providing structure? The possibilities for this technology were endless. Afton fell in love with robotics. He had started with a dream of bringing one simple singing bear to life, but with robots, he had stumbled across the tools that gave him the ability to control life itself. And thanks to Henry, he was practically speedrunning his way to an engineering degree. And while William wouldn't admit it out loud, one other thing that kept pushing him forward was the desire to beat his former rival, to prove himself smarter and more capable, to surpass the man who everyone else considered to be a visionary genius. But pride cometh before the fall, and tragedy was about to strike. Okay, so that brings us to the end of part 1 of the story. That said, at the end of each of these chunks, I want to break down some of the logical leaps that I made, since the more narrative format doesn't give me much of a chance to justify a lot of the big decisions. And admittedly, there are some large leaps in here. Let's just start off with Fredbear's Singin' Show, shall we? We know, based on the retro poster that was hidden in Security Breach, that at least at one point, Fredbear was an actual bear. And like I called out in that narrative segment, dancing bear shows were a real form of entertainment. The only problem is that, timing-wise, none of our main characters would be the people in charge of that business in the 30s and a series of pizza restaurants in the 80s without him just being extremely old. Best case scenario, if Afton's running the Singin' Show when he's 18, that still puts him at nearly 70 when the first pizzeria opens and his murder spree begins. That just doesn't make a lot of logical sense because he doesn't become immortal until his first death in Springtrap. That's why I suspect that Fredbear's Singin' Show was either a family business that Afton then carried on to a new generation, or something that he saw as a kid and just wanted to recreate when he grew up. The Fredbear Singin' Show thing also starts laying the ground. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, and officially page 7 of the FNAF timeline script. Last time we covered the origins of Freddy's. We talked about William Afton's childhood dream project of making a singing bear come to life, and the infuriating moment that his dream is copied by a rival restaurant franchise looking to steal away his success. The merger of the two franchises results in William meeting Henry, a brilliant designer with a knack for robotics. Working together, they make Fredbear's flourish, spawning popular Saturday morning cartoon shows, toy lines, and spin-off restaurants under the Fazbear name. When last we left him, Afton was thriving, the world of robotics opening his eyes to new and exciting ways of bringing characters to life. Bringing things to life, yeah, that was his core driving force, his passion. And it was this very passion that would mutate, twist, and morph from here on out in the story. Because with life, there is inevitably death, something that Afton would become intimately familiar with. But before Afton acquaints himself with death, I want you to take some time to acquaint yourself with our newest channel. Guys, this is a huge moment for us theorists. For the last decade, we've had this 4-player controller icon, and now we finally fill in the final missing piece. Get ready for the rollout of our newest theorist channel. Drumroll, please. Style Theory, where we're looking at the science, math, psychology, history, and mystery of the way you look, your clothing, fashion trends, hygiene, and makeup. Now, I know that theorizing about style might sound weird at first, but hear me out. I grew up not understanding style or fashion at all. Admittedly, I was a bit of a hot mess, blissfully ignorant to the impact that style has over your life and how the world treats you. But over time, by educating myself on the ins and outs of the fashion industry, I was better able to achieve my true self and find my own sense of personal style. style. And that right there, that builds confidence. The way that you look directly affects the way that you feel and the way that other people treat you. So understanding those rules and being able to take some control over all of that is incredibly valuable. It's an educational curve. And what do we do on these channels? We like to educate you while entertaining you, which honestly is why I think this channel is so important for us to launch. There are so many lies and half-truths in the fashion industry that there needs to be someone out there to say, hey, this is right, this is wrong, and this is what science says. Also, you know, we're gonna have a lot of fun because talking about fashion is weird. Like, this channel has already given me the excuse to bludgeon a ballistic head to death using a high heel.
That's good.
It's also the channel where we're gonna physically be testing the viability of female armor, or how many t-shirts it takes to stop a bullet. There's also practical everyday stuff too on this channel. Do school uniforms actually benefit the students? Does it make a difference whether or not you wash your legs in the shower? That's the sort of stuff that you can find on this new channel. In fact, there are 5 new episodes that you can check out right after you finish this beast of an upload. I personally recommend starting with the Killer Heel episode because this episode's all about the birth of a killer. And while you're over there, consider subscribing. It'll do all of us over here a huge favor, because if we manage to get 1 million subscribers by the end of the month, it'll put us as a top fashion channel here on YouTube. Show the world that looking smart can be even better than looking cool. So go ahead, enjoy your all-day theory marathon. And now with our logo complete, it's time to complete our other massive ongoing project, this timeline. Onward to part 2, where things are about to get dark in a hurry. 1983, business was booming with 2 whole restaurant franchises running, Fredbear's Family Diner and the newly opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Together, William and Henry had been able to take the hybrid suit idea and make it into a reality. They called their new invention the Springlock suit, and fittingly enough, it was symbolic of the partnership between these 2 men, a human suit as designed by William that could become a freestanding Henry-style robot. But because it was still new tech with kinks to work out, the rollout was limited, restricted only to the Fredbear's Family Diner location. All of this meant that William was busier than ever. He didn't have time to be a full-time parent, so he designed a nanny cam system where cameras and speakers were hidden throughout the neighborhood, as well as in his youngest son's favorite toy, Psychic Friend Fredbear. I mean, plushy Fredbear. But since cameras just weren't enough to raise a kid, he also left childcare duties to his eldest son, Michael. There was just one problem with that. Michael was far from the best babysitter. He tormented his younger brother by jump-scaring him with a foxy mask and constantly left him behind. William watched all of it from his cameras. Kids would be kids.